All right. Well, welcome everyone. Great to have you here as always. Let's start to settle in. Hope you're having a great morning, great day, and we'll get started here. As always, you lie back, you close your eyes, and you breathe. Taking the time to settle in. Taking the time to make the transition into the practice. Making that conscious effort, that conscious choice to create routine, to create ritual to the beginning of practice. Instead of just jumping into it, starting, moving, you start by slowing down. You start by learning, practicing how to stop. How to let everything else fall away for just a moment or longer. Letting it all fall away. Take just a few more breaths, just a few more moments. And the next inhale is a nice deep full inhale. You fill the belly, fill the chest, and as you're ready, you release the breath, drawing your knees in. You wrap your arms around your shins, hugging your thighs tight. And you gently rock from side to side. That sense of movement, swaying the body. Come back to center, hands behind your knees as you rock from the tailbone to the shoulder blades. That long line. That smooth rhythm back and forth. And the next inhale draws you up to sitting. You sit tall. The eyes remain closed. You take a moment here. Then on inhale, you rise up. Tadasana. You find your balance. The feet are firm, shoulders back. The eyes are closed. Then palms together at your heart. And on inhale, you take the arms up, lengthening. And exhale, you fold forward over your legs. Get the hands to the floor and inhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. Left foot back, plank pose. And exhale as you lower towards the floor. Inhale, forward, broadening the collarbone. And exhale, you press back down, dog. You settle in. You take any movement you like. You settle in mentally as well. Getting that sense of the body. That active engagement. That drawing out of the lines. Inhale, right foot forward, low lunge. Left foot forward, forward, fold. Then inhale all the way back up, full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg reaches back. Right leg back. And exhale. Inhale, forward. And exhale, back. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, full extension. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right. Left. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. No rush, no urgency. That smooth movement to start things up. Feel the body today. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, left. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left. Right. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right. Left. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale left. Right. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale and exhale. You relax the arms, you close your eyes if they've opened. Tadasana. And with the big toes touching heels slightly apart, you bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms gently. You hug the thighs. The tailbone draws down as the arms reach up. You sit down into it, feeling balanced, feeling grounded. Then exhale, you fold forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, float or step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Just steady that breath. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And on exhale, you step the foot forward, low lunge. You're going to glue those palms flat to the floor. And without moving your hands, you just push down into that right foot, trying to straighten that right knee as best you can. Don't worry if it doesn't straighten all the way. Exhale, you bend the knee, release that tension. Inhale, trying to straighten that leg. You're contracting your quads, working against those hamstrings. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, extending, reaching your hips away from your wrist. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend, keeping those palms down, give you that sense of reaching through the torso. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale. Exhale. This time we're going to hold it. So that left heel spins in. Both feet are flat now as you straighten out that right leg. If that means your hands need to slide up to your right shin or right ankle, you let your hands go wherever's comfortable. Maybe they stay on the floor. Maybe they walk forward, drawing your torso a little bit longer. But you're long over that right thigh. That right hip hugs in behind you. The torso extends forward. Nice full breath. Then inhale, you lift up halfway. And on exhale, you just step that left foot forward next to the right. And you fold forward over your legs. You catch hold of your toes, your ankles, your shins. And you draw the body long over your thighs. The head hangs heavy. The tailbone tilts towards the ceiling. You work that fold. That drawing out of the back line of the body. Then on inhale, you lift up halfway. Your big toes touch, you bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms, chair pose. Once you're set with your base, palms together, thumbs to your heart. You keep the thighs hugging into each other as you twist to the right. You can broaden, you can bind. Keeping those thighs hugging helps keep your hips steady so that they don't start to swing over to the left. You want to keep them right behind you, isolating that rotation to your torso. You get that nice wrap through the abdominal wall. The upper chest opens and you're able to breathe into it. And then inhale back to center chair, hips low, arms high. And exhale, you fold forward over your legs. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, float or step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, the left leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward, low lunge. Then again, glue those palms down. And on inhale, you just push into that left foot, trying to straighten that leg as best you can. Exhale, bend the knee. Give the hamstring some time to open up here. Inhale, opening, not trying to rush it. Exhale, bend. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This time we're going to hold it so that right heel spins in, that left leg straightens out. Your hands go wherever they need to go. So that left knee is straight, that hip is pinned back, so you can then reach the torso forward. You work the full potential length from that left heel up to the hip, down the back to the base of the skull. One long line. Then inhale halfway. That right foot steps forward. This time we're going into gorilla pose, so you're going to bend your knees as much as you need to get the backs of the hands on the floor, palms face up, and you slide those hands underneath your feet. Your toes touch your wrists. You don't want to just be standing on your fingers. You want your entire palm underneath your foot. Then letting your head relax as you work to straighten those legs. With the legs straighten, you start thinking about bending your elbows. One of the big differences here is since our palms are pinned under our feet, as we straighten the legs, we're moving our hips away from our shoulders. So we start to create some traction for the spine. Then inhale halfway. You release the hands as the big toes touch. The knees bend, the hips drop, and the arms sweep chair pose. When you feel settled, palms together, thumbs to your heart, and you twist over to the left. Revolve chair. You add your arms however you like. But you rotate through the torso. That left shoulder rolling back. The breath is full into the front line of the body. Inhale back to center chair. And exhale, you fold forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, float or step. You choose your route to down dog. But it's smooth. It's conscious. Then exhale, right foot forward, low lunge. We're going into warrior two. That right knee bends, that left heel spins in as you sweep up. You settle in. Nice broad line from hand to hand. Nice opening across the lap. Then straightening out that right leg, you reach forward, triangle pose. Right hand lands down, left arm reaches up. The crown of the head is extending towards the top edge of your mat. Inhale as you rise up, arms stay in a T. Right toes turn in so the feet are parallel to the short ends of the mat. And on exhale, you fold between your legs. The hands land wherever it's comfortable. You start to walk them back if they're flat on the floor. The head hangs heavy, the tailbone tilts up. Inhale halfway up. Without changing anything about your feet, you walk your hands to the outside of that right foot. You're trying to reach your fingertips towards the top edge of your mat while keeping those feet parallel to the short ends. You get that nice reach through that left side, that left hip to left shoulder to left wrist. That lengthening of that lateral line of the upper body. You start to get a nice stretch to the lateral line of that right thigh. Then sweeping back to center, you take a breath, hang between your legs. Then walk yourself to the top edge of the mat as you turn your feet this time and you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. And exhale, left foot forward. Warrior two. You settle in. And straightening out that left leg, you reach forward, triangle pose. Left hand lands wherever it lands. Remember, you want to be as light as you can be with that bottom arm. If you feel like you're pushing down into it, all you're doing is anchoring your torso in place. It's that down and out pressure of the feet that holds you. Your low back engages so the spine is extending out. And that bottom arm is light. It's just giving you a sense of where that leg is, maybe where the floor is. But you don't want to push into it. You don't want this to turn into kind of a awkward lateral forward fold. You're extending out. You're broadening the body. Trying to move in 6 different directions. Then inhale, you rise up. Left toes turn in. This time you sweep the arms behind your back. Interlace the fingers broad across the collarbone. And on exhale, you fold forward between your legs. The head hangs heavy. The hip flexors engage, tilting the tailbone towards the ceiling. That helps deepen the forward fold as you then engage your upper back to pull those arms away. So you broaden across your upper chest. Then exhale, you release the hands to the floor. And again, without changing anything about your legs, you just walk your hands to the outer edge of that left foot, trying to reach for the top edge of your mat. Keep the knees straight, the feet parallel. Then sweeping back to center. Exhale, you fold. Then walk your hands to the top edge as you turn your feet and you find your way to down dog. Inhale forward into plank. We're going side plank to the left, so you roll your weight into that left hand, the outer edge of the left foot. You can lower the bottom knee, stagger the feet, whatever helps with your balance so that you feel strong on the edge. You can lift that top leg, catch the knee, catch the toe. But feel that you're in control. You're actively balancing the weight from that left hand all the way down to that left foot, not just hanging on the left shoulder. And nice and smooth, as you come back to center, that right foot stepping forward, trying to find that nice fluid transition right into low lunge. Then the left heel spins in as you rise up for warrior one. And you breathe. You let your eyes soften. And sweeping your arms behind your back, you interlace the fingers. Broad collarbone as you bow forward, humble warrior. The torso drapes, the head hangs heavy. Nice strong stance as the body sinks into it. Inhale, warrior one. The arms sweep up. You take a breath. And exhale, hands to the floor as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. You slide forward into plank. And you roll to the right, side plank. Again, you make your adjustments. Nice and smooth, trying to control that transition. As you roll back to center, that left foot steps forward, low lunge. The right heel spins in, and you rise up. Warrior one. And sweep the arms behind your back. Interlace the fingers. And exhale, you bow forward. Humble warrior. Remember, as your torso drapes, you want to drift inside that left leg. You don't want to fold over top. Just resting your torso on that thigh. Your body should be suspended. Whether it's draping inside the thigh, maybe it's level with the thigh, or maybe it's a bit above the thigh. It's suspended rather than just pushing your weight into that front leg. Inhale, warrior one. And exhale, hands to the floor. You find your right. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Low lunge. That left knee lowers, the toes uncurl. The hips shift back so that that right leg can straighten out. The right toes peel up, Hanumanasana. You fold forward over that right thigh. Then inhale, you lift up halfway, and you twist to the right. That left hand crosses over top that right shin. That right hand starts to walk towards the back edge of the mat. Your toes, remember, are going to try and roll on you, but you keep that thigh up. There's a slight internal rotation of that right thigh. Then back to center. You fold over that right leg, or you slide the right heel forward, working towards full splits. And you choose how you want to work it. Let you breathe. You're patient with the body as it opens up. Inhale halfway. From here, we're going to start to walk ourselves back, shifting our hips to the floor just outside that left heel. So that left foot can sweep forward, setting up for revolve Janu Sirsasana. The left foot is on the inner right thigh. You got roughly 90 degrees between your legs. And that right palm faces up, hands inside the leg, as you take that big sweep with that left arm overhead, aiming for that right foot. That left hand may catch hold of the foot. Maybe keep it hovering. Doesn't matter so much. You want to keep that reach. That long lateral line. So you're getting that nice stretch from that left hip all the way up through the shoulder. Inhale, you rise up. You relax your arms as you draw that right foot in. You cross the ankles, down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale, the left leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. You lower that right knee, you uncurl the toes. The hips shift back so they're right over top that right knee as those left toes peel up. And you take a breath to fold forward. Trying to get long over that thigh first. Then inhale halfway, and you twist. That right hand crosses over top that left shin. That left hand walks towards the back edge of the mat. But the toes keep pointing towards the ceiling. You can play with the swing of your hips a little bit here as you twist. I tend to find the more I swing my hips, in this case over towards the right, the more I get a nice deep stretch through the lateral line of that left thigh. You can keep them center, and then you start to work a bit deeper through that lateral line of the right side of the torso. You see what you like, what's working for you, what feels like it needs a little extra attention today. But you make sure those toes keep pointing to the ceiling. Then back to center. You fold forward as you are, or you slide that left heel forward, working towards your full splits. And nice and smooth, you start to walk yourself back, shifting your hips so that you can sit just outside that right foot. Then you bring that right foot to your inner left thigh. Again, you're looking for roughly 90 degrees at those hips. Left palm faces up. That right arm takes that big sweep overhead. And you work that long lateral line. Try and keep that top shoulder, top arm behind, slightly out of your peripheral vision. There's a tendency for a lot of us, especially if we have open hamstrings, to start to roll forward so we can get further out in front. But then that starts to negate that stretch we're looking for in the lateral line of the torso. So more so than going down and long, you're looking to get that up and over sense with that right side. Inhale, you rise up. You cross the ankles as you roll forward. Exhale, right foot forward, low lunge. From here, that right hand's going to the floor inside the right foot, setting up for a side angle. Left heel spins in. Left arm sweeps up to the ceiling. Nice open line across the torso. If you want to wrap that top arm for your bind, feel free. Catching the inner thigh or catching hands. But you keep rolling open. Keep broadening out. A nice full breath. Then exhale, hands to the floor. You frame that right foot as that left heel peels, low lunge. And you just push down to lift up that right foot. And you replace it with the right knee, setting up for pigeon. That left leg slides back. You can stay upright for your king pigeon variations, or you drape yourself forward. And inhale, you rise up. You're going to sit over to the right hip as you sweep that left leg out front. Baddha Konasana, bound angle. So the soles of the feet are together. Heels coming towards the body. You interlace your fingers outside your toes. And on exhale, you fold forward. You're trying to keep your torso low. Feels like you're reaching your sternum, the center of your chest towards your big toes. More so than rounding down into it. You want to be reaching out over top. Inhale, you rise up. You cross your ankles as you roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. And exhale the left foot forward, low lunge. Left hand's inside the left foot. Right heel spins in. And on inhale, that right side sweeps open. Side angle. And if you want to bind, feel free. Wrapping that top arm, catching the inner thigh, or catching hands. But you keep rolling open. Keep trying to turn the center of your chest towards the ceiling as best you can. The arms are just going along for the ride. And exhale, hands to the floor, framing the left foot. The right heel peels, left foot lifts, and you put the knee down. Pigeon. You stay upright, or you drape yourself forward. you're draped forward into pigeon here. You just want to surrender to gravity. No need to pull or push. Just take those deep breaths into the abdomen, letting the torso feel heavy. Inhale, you rise up. You rock over to the left. And you sweep that right leg around in front. This time we're working on tortoise. So we got two options. Sleeping tortoise, the more passive of the two. The soles of the feet are together just like they were in Baddha Konasana, except for the heels are about 2 feet away from you. Palms face up, hands on the floor. Then you slide those hands underneath your calves so that your palms come to the tops of your feet. And using your arms against your forearms against your shins, you bring your forehead this time towards your heels, trying to tuck yourself in. Imagine you look like a big tortoise shell. If you want to play with full tortoise, you take your feet just wider than your mat, and you start to fold forward between your legs. As you get nice and low between your thighs, you slide those arms back underneath your legs. Fingers point towards the wall behind you. Your toes peel up just like they did in Hanumanasana, and you start to press through those heels, trying to straighten those legs out. As your legs straighten, since your arms are underneath them, they'll pull your arms down, bringing you towards the floor. And you make the big X on the ground. So either one, full tortoise or sleeping tortoise. Then inhale, you rise up. You cross those ankles and you roll forward. You find your route. Then lowering the knees to the floor, you come to standing on your shins. Setting up for camel. Shoulders over hips, over knees. Tops of the feet on the floor. So you push those feet down and that keeps your quads active, which helps keep your thighs vertical. So that on your next inhale, as you roll towards the ceiling, it's your back that's doing that work, that lifting up and over rather than just your knees bending and you dropping backwards. If you want to release the hands to the feet of the floor, feel free. You go as deep as you want. We're doing 3 rounds. Inhale, you rise up. You relax your arms, take a breath. Then once again on inhale, you go up and over. Inhale, rising up. 3rd and final one, on an inhale, up and over. You find child's pose whenever you're done. Whenever you're in child's pose, you just tuck yourself in. And inhale, you rise up. You're gonna sit over to the side of your feet. Bring the legs out front. Paschimottanasana. The legs are straight, the feet are flexed. The arms reach up. And on an exhale, you fold forward. You catch hold of whatever you got. If you bow the head, you close your eyes. You breathe. Then on inhale, you reach out as you rise up. You sweep the arms around in front, parallel to the floor. And on an exhale, you lower yourself down onto your back. Come to lie flat. Once down, you bend your knees. The feet are flat. The arms alongside the body, preparing for bridge, or hands above the shoulders for upward facing dog. And on your next inhale, you push down into your feet to lift the hips, low back, middle back, upper back if you want. And exhale, relax. Nice full breath. And on inhale, you push down to go up once again. And exhale, relax. Third and final one, on an inhale. You push down to go up. Exhale, relax. You draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. Then the arms alongside the body, palms flat. Legs go straight up. You hang out right there or shoulders down. Toes towards the floor beyond your head. Once your hips lift, you bend your elbows, hands against the low back as you send the legs up. You take the time to try and find some balance here so that you're able to relax. You're able to let your weight rest in those triceps across your upper back. A few more breaths if you want any variation. And coming back to center, toes towards the floor beyond your head for plow. Hips are high, low back's open. You release the hands to the floor, fingers point forward. And nice and easy, you unwrap. Come lie flat on your back. Once down, the legs are straight, the arms alongside the body, preparing for fish. You press down into your hands and elbows to lift up onto your forearms. From there, you just arc the spine towards the ceiling, roll the shoulders back, and release the crown of the head towards the floor. You try and relax everything from the waistline down. The effort is in your back, running alongside the spine. That's what bows the spine towards the ceiling. Give me that nice long front line. And exhale, relax. You lower down. You draw the knees in. You take the arms into cactus arms, so elbows bent 90 degrees. And you release the knees over to the left. One final twist. Back to center. And over to the right. Back to center. And on exhale, you extend the legs. Shavasana. Slowly begin taking deeper inhales, more active exhales. Gently waking the body back up. You start to wiggle the fingers and toes. You roll the wrists and ankles, arms and legs. Then turn the palms flat down onto the ground, gripping the floor as you inhale, grounding yourself. And exhale, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins, and you rock over to your right side. You rest there for a moment in the seat of full potential. And as you're ready on inhale, you slowly rise up to sitting. You come into a comfortable seated posture. The spine is tall, shoulders are back, chest is lifted, heart is open. Back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. Then palms together at heart center, thanking yourself and each other for being here. Clear mind, peaceful mind. Peaceful speech, loving speech. Loving heart, clear heart. Namaste. Thank you all for joining. Hope you had a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.